Alright everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die Smorgasbord. Some number of mods that is very large that has not been properly quantified. I don't know, technically it can have 500 mods, but it doesn't have 500 mods. Like, you have to, like, I'm pretty sure you install maybe a quarter of those during a normal installation, and then the rest are mostly optional. Not that I have anything wrong with that, I think 500 mods would probably make this game not run. Don't know. Huh, confessionals? Interesting. Wonder how you get in. Oh. Did they change this? I don't remember. Maybe it's just Jin's church that looks like this. I can't believe I never picked those up. I can't believe I still need one more magazine.
I was about to close up for the night, but I guess I'll make time.
You were
to
about to
meet
close for the night? No,
one
you
more
aren't.
customer.
No, you aren't. We canceled that shit. You'll be canceled if you close the door. Anyways. Maybe there's some magazines over here. There's a couch. There is a couch. By the way, I've been really enjoying the jokes about a certain politician enjoying couches too much. I don't even care if it's true. It's just such an absurd joke. I love it. Like, you gotta, like, I feel like we've lost absurdity in our comedy. Unless you watch very specific comedians. Come on. I just want one more armor up book. Why is this so damn hard? Did I spread my points too thin or something? Or maybe it's now actually taking into account how many points you have in the skill? Because I feel like I've gotten tons of the assault rifles and stuff. Alright, I don't think there's any more magazines here, but let me see if I can, like, loot. Yeah, an RV might have a magazine in it. Whew. My knuckles, like, so, it's cold. I refuse to turn the heater up very high. Last year we had our peak gas bill was like $500 or something, and I'm super eager to avoid that. And so we're doing this thing where we only keep the... Huh. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about that. Way back when I played, when I was playing, Final Fantasy XIV, and they have so many buttons in that game. I had programmed my mouse to I'd programmed my mouse to have like a
Well, aren't
couple
you
of
a sight
specific
for
skills
sore
on
eyes?
it.
What can I get you?
And one second, let me just pick a quest clear.
You
Sure.
looking to earn some? Hurry back soon, and
I'd
I'll invite
programmed
you.
my
Bad
mouse to have a couple
stuff. Need a
specific
little
skills
fixing
on it,
up.
and it's still programmed for that. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, it just hits like random things that were presumably near wait, 3? Oh, that's better than mine. I need to use that one.
Not
1
one
second, Jen.
thing? Well, there's always next time.
Modify, fortifying grip, structural brace. Then we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll slot this one over because it is a level 3. Modify, structural brace, this. Oh, hey, it's got 3. Interesting. I should go back to my base real quick and see if I can get any of those. If I have any more I can put on that.
Top tier treatment's ready.
Alright, books. Please, an armored up book. No? You've betrayed me yet again, Jen. You really have. I mean, more brass wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I have plenty of brass right now. I don't see any really good, like, I don't see any really good stuff, honestly. I don't know if I want to buy more in a box. I think I can just handle it with honey now. She has a really disappointing inventory. We're gonna sell
Really?
this. Oh wait, wrong button?
Well, okay then.
Huh? Oops. I had my
Infected?
hand on the
No
button
problem.
wrong. Alright, sell. Yeah, sure, we'll sell that. Sell. I really don't care, just sell. I don't care that it's not a lot of money, I just want it gone, you know? Sell that. Anything else? Oh yeah, sell these. Murky water. Honestly, I don't really need murky water anymore. Sell these and drop the rest. Alright,
You just
that's all we can
brighten
get
my
out of you.
day.
I guess we'll just go do
I'm
that
glad I
quest
could
real
help
quick
you.
and see what happens. I just want armor. And also the next trader too would be nice. It should be in the snow biome too, which would be really nice. Change of pace. I mean, the desert's not that bad, especially now that they've decreased the amount of spitter spawns. The desert isn't horrible. It really isn't. I'm kind of tentative about the snow area because the Yetis were super annoying, but hopefully they've gotten the same treatment and it's better now. We'll find out. We will find out. So apparently the reviews have... She actually startled me a little bit, I gotta give her credit. Have you ever tried to reload a shotgun while climbing up a ladder? I don't feel like that would work. Anyways, the reviews have swung around to being really positive on this game again. And I feel like that was a little... They got off too easy, honestly. Like, I feel like the reviews should not have improved for a little while longer. But whatever. I feel like they're just going to immediately go back to their old, we don't care about the player, we're doing what we want attitude. Because, like, they did one good thing, and now everyone's back to calling this a great game, and the reviews are, like, 83% positive. I'm really hopeful that's not going to be the case. Like, I don't want it to be the case, I just feel like it is going to be the case. Now that the reviews are positive again, they're just gonna start doing their own thing again. What do I want to do in here anyways? I'm clearing the area, huh? How do I get in here? It's gonna be one of these. Ah. It's this hole here. This hole! It was meant for me! It was made for me! This is my hole! And also the, oh yeah, no skill. And also the King of the Hill version. Oh, this dang old hill is made for me. Look at it. It's just, it's made for me. It's the right size, or I don't remember. Anyways. Let's see, what we got? What we got? Jeez, Nan, you're doing something up there. Let's see, what do we got for skills? Chump Punch. I don't know if that would count melee. Interesting. Increases your melee and block damage. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into the point where guns are better, but it's not the worst thing. Earned experience, crap. Increases your chance to dismember, not bad. Crafting speed, crap. Eh. Attack speed with melee tools and weapons, eh. Efficiency, eh. Scavenger. Increases your damage resistance, that's not bad. Increases your max stamina. Increases your heat and cold resistance and food and water loss from physical exertion, eh. Yeah, let's just go faster. I am speed! I don't know if I was doing Lightning McQueen or Sonic the Hedgehog, one of those two. It was one of those two. It's weird that they're both they're very similar, honestly. I think Sonic's meant to be a little cooler and more fun, while, you know, Lightning McQueen was meant to be a bit more arrogant and foolhardy, but still, very similar ideas. They both go fast and they both, like, save the day in the end or something, I don't know. Look, that's about where it ends, okay, I get it. It was a very thin comparison. Like, I get it, one's a hedgehog and one's a talking car. By the way, I'll never forget when we went to the NASCAR museum, because we, at the time, lived right beside it, by the way, that was kind of neat. But anyways, we lived right beside the NASCAR museum, so we went to see it, and it was interesting, I guess, like, seeing all the cars and stuff, but what really got me was my wife, like, when we went into, they have a a full life-size Lightning McQueen, and she just, like, it was a big thing for her. She wanted so many pictures with it. It was so adorable. I loved it. I like when my wife's, like, genuinely happy. She's very cute about it. Unlike those annoying people who get happy and they're really annoying. None of those here, right? Anyways. Who am I kidding? Most of us probably don't even get happy. Like, that's not something this generation does anymore. Happiness, bah. Where am I supposed to go next? Was there a ladder I'm missing or something? I feel like there's probably a ladder I'm missing. That's usually, when you clear out a floor and can't find the next step, it's usually a ladder. No, that's where I came in from. Am I wrong? Or is it the kids that are wrong? It's the kids. Okay, so, I don't know what I missed, but anyways, I'm just gonna break the door down. Oh wait, this is going to work better with a wrench, isn't it? Yep. Slightly better. Go, my zombie brethren, help me! We will kill you in the end, but for now, help me. Wow, I'm actually regenerating stamina faster than I'm using my, This is exactly what I've always wanted. I might even, like, dig something now. Wow, this door is so strong. I feel like I could have broken this door down unarmed in real life easier. Alright. Anyways. Janitor? Armor? No. No armor. Sadness. When there's no armor, there's sadness. What? Were they keeping the lunch in there? What? That's not what's supposed to be in there, that's for sure. I feel like that's very disrespectful to the dead that you store your lunch in the next one over. Not that I care. Honestly, if I'm dead, like, I don't really have many opinions. I mean, I definitely hope the Egyptians aren't right and that, well, the ancient Egyptians, that is. Nowadays they're Muslims. But, I hope the ancient Egyptians weren't right and that you need, like, you know, treating your body well is going to be important for the afterlife, because that would suck. Because we're not doing that anymore. A lot of bodiless, I assume, disincorporated spirits, but I'm not sure. Maybe they just ceased to exist. I'm not that... Like, I'm kind of familiar with Egyptian mythology, but not, like, super. Ooh. Why do those janitors almost always have loot? I feel like it's almost always the janitors. Something's behind me, I think. Where's Anne? Or Nan, or whatever her name is. She's Anne now. Oh, by the way, weirdly off topic, I'm going to be honest. Like, this is so far, like, this is so out of vogue now, but I was having my wife watch, so she had never seen Arrested Development, and we're to that final season where, like, they couldn't get everyone together and all that. They couldn't get everyone together, and the show really fell off in quality and all of that stuff. And like, it went from actually pretty, it's amazing how hard that show fell off. Like, it went from pretty decent to actually just garbage. Where'd you come from? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Did that really do 1 damage? But yeah, I've never seen a show fall off quite that bad before. Which one is it? Button X? F? No. R. Oh, hey, I'm completely out of ammo for the shotgun. Ah, well, whatever. Anyways, very much not current and very much off topic, but yeah. That show fell off so hard. It was actually... Oh, shoot! Damn, woman. Not in a sexist way, just in a, like, I have nothing else to say kind of way. This is a supermarket? I didn't even realize this was a supermarket. Anyways. Hey, you know, I don't think any of those items in there have a, I don't think you can loot most of those items, can you? Nice. There's gotta be some magazines in here, right? It's a supermarket. They're gonna have magazines. Probably up near the counter, I'd guess. I'm not gonna loot everything. I just want the magazines, though. Hey, you know one of my... This is really off topic, but one of my favorite, one of my absolute favorite, things in Fallout. So basically in, Fallout 3... I know, really far off. That was my first Fallout game, by the way, and it was actually one of my first R-rated games way back when. It and Oblivion. I mean, I had to beg for both, but they were so good. Anyways, Fallout, like, one of my favorite experiences, and I still remember this all these years later, was wandering into the grocery store, being wounded, not having any, like, equipment, because I was young, I wasn't nearly as good at video games or as smart as I am now, and, I also, like, had never played a Fallout game at that point, and just wandering into the, grocery store and having to be super clever with how I positioned myself on the, aisles. There we go. There we go. My brain can still brain. Not well, but it can. How I positioned myself on the aisles and everything, and it was just such a magical experience. I just don't get those experiences very often anymore because I'm good enough at this game that... Oh, hey, Baker. I am interested in hiring you. Oh, really? You're pretty cheap. I wonder what's up with the value. Like, why is he a base 1,000? Like, he seems to have a... Yeah, it's a pipe shotgun, but it's still... Do they not value shotguns or something? Because even the one that had a pistol was higher level than that. My arm is sprained. How'd that happen? I have no time for you weaklings. Alright, let's use up my magazines and get on a bike. Seems like that glut of armored up books is stopped, and that makes me very sad. Very, very sad. Anyways, let's get our quest reward and continue on. Worst case scenario, one of the next merchants will probably have armored up, because I mean, like, we've seen 2 merchants and neither of them have had armored up books, so that increases the likelihood the next one has an armored up book, right? Right? I was saying something before I got on this other tangent. Now I've forgotten if I've forgotten my thought.
Well, you're here. Here's your money
Anyways,
for a
what do we
job
got?
well
Ooh,
done.
an iron fire axe? I mean, yeah, sure, I'll take that. That's actually pretty decent. I've been wanting one of those forever. Yeah,
Need
we'll
some
do an
work?
infestation. We
This
got
is
plenty of
dangerous
ammo.
work, but I believe you can handle it.
Oh, what the hell? Interesting. I didn't realize I could do that like that. Alrighty, let's see. We'll use this stuff up. We'll hit our base real quick just to dump some stuff off. Use this. Where's our base again? Right. Where is our base? Where is our base? Is it not showing on the map? What the hell? That's not it. We had a base here, didn't we? Yeah, it's right up there. Why is our base no longer showing? Did I turn it off on the map by accident while I was being stupid? Maybe? That's weird. Well, it's right up here, so it's not like I don't know where it is. It's along the way anyway, so whatever. That's weird. Did I ever get this mailbox? No. That was a disappointment. I was so ready for that to be an armored up. Where is my base again? I really rely on that way. Oh, it's over here, right. I really rely on that waypoint, apparently. Like, way too much, honestly. I shouldn't be relying on waypoints. You know, that's an actual thing. Like, I want to say it was Aristotle was believed that writing things down was bad because it weakened memory. And there's actually some scientific data on that, by the way. It kind of does. But anyways, it's not worth the risk. So, we don't care. We just write stuff down anyways, which is the sane and sensible thing to do. Use this, dump all this stuff because I don't care. Dumpity dumpity dump on the hump. What does that mean? I don't know. Just drop that, I don't care. This. Eggs. I mean, what else would be in there, right? Use, dump, dump. Yeah, we'll keep these somewhere, I guess. Why is this? Oh, we'll sell it on the next sell-off when I actually care. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't like the mechanic of having empty jars dumped into my inventory. Like, if there was a special slot for them or something, I'd probably care less, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Copy, copy, roger, roger. I don't know. I was trying to do Call of Duty chatter, but I haven't played a Call of Duty game in literally forever. I'd be up for it if one of them was good. I kind of want to play the new Battlefield game, but I've heard like it's a buggy mess. There's tons of hackers. You know the usual thing for a new game. And like you're saying, okay, we'll play it on console. So, well, first off, that doesn't get rid of all the hackers. It just gets rid of some of them. And also, I don't want to buy a console for one game. Oh wow, you were taking a beating. Shoot. Jin? What? Or, not Jin, whatever your name is. That was kind of annoying. I might even need to switch my weapon to the assault rifle for this one. Armored up? No. No, it isn't. And that's when I started my quest for villainy. That was my one bad day. I was reading a thread that the Joker would be really interesting if he had the don't kill rule instead of Batman. And like his whole thing was that he would never let you die because it wouldn't be funny, the joke would end, and so he desperately wanted to keep everyone alive. 2-round burst, actually. Finally getting to the point where that seems to make sense. Actually, I don't know if it makes sense yet, though. Like, maybe for that one zombie, but I don't know if it makes sense completely yet. Wow, for a moment I thought that was like a skeleton from Oblivion or something. I'm so happy the Oblivion remake was good. Like, it was such a blast to play that game again. I never played it on camera, but like, it was a real blast to play that again. Like, complete, my childhood moments, you know? Anyways, I think there's more zombies over here. Yep. There we go. They're really not a threat when they're this slow, are they? Ooh, you. Soldier boy cranked that something or other. Crank that? What does he crank? I don't remember. He cranked something. Soldier boy cranked that something? I don't know. I don't know, man. My brain's just melting. Every day my brain gets a little more melting. And I don't even make enough money to, like, retire yet, is the worst part. Like, I make decent money, but I don't make, like, retirement money. Alrighty. See, that's what I want Jason to be, like a complete sink. Like, I want him to be a complete bullet sink. I want him to be hard to bring down. Like, otherwise he's just kind of boring. Alrighty. Anyone got me some Maggies? Maggies! I need my Maggies! Ah, I'm having Maggie withdrawal. Probably shouldn't joke about that on YouTube. They're no fun anymore. Okay, I wasted some ammo, but it worked, so whatever. Magazine, magazine, magazine. Magazine. Magazine? The wrong magazines. I should have known the second I didn't see like 10 of these guys in here that there would be one right by the door. World Heavyweight Champion. Boom. Boom baya. Maybe I should do a challenge run where I do an infested one with only fist. It's hard, but it's probably doable. Alrighty. Any magazines in these? Probably none I care about, but we'll see. We'll see. I just want to craft armor. Is that so wrong? I just want to craft armor. And kill zombies. I just want to craft armor, but I'm all out of armor magazines, so all I get to do is kill zombies. And I'm running a little over, too. Alright, everyone. Like, oh, hey, I forgot to set up my, axe. Alright, I'll do that, and then I'll stop the episode. Look at that. Look at this. This is a beautiful fire axe. Look at this fire axe. And for a limited time, it can be yours for just 800 payments of $999.99. 25% less stamina. Attack draws. Well, that's pretty good, but I think I prefer the degradation. Alrighty, that's a pretty nice little stacked, item. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.